Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Big Pharma Marketing and Malpractice Strategy and Tactics, Episode 3. 3? Yeah, 3. So when we last left our very productive corporation, off screen I went and built myself 3 new lines of this stuff. So we are now, well, once all the stuff starts making its way through the mix here, we'll be producing 5 units per day of this stuff. And all 3 of these are getting exported on the same socket here. That's because all 3 of these are equipped with a packer, and therefore this line will be able to handle the volume. That's the whole point of the packer here, is that we can use a single socket to output lots of copies of the same cure. Ideally, we'd want to do all 5 of them cramming themselves down one socket, but we're doing fine with this by themselves. But yeah. Now, one thing we are going to want to pay attention to is our sales graph. Once our volume starts going, we're going to want to make sure that our product is competitive enough to sell all of that. Because just because there's demand doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be buying all our stuff. Ooh, we're already up to a C+ despite that, despite the narcolepsy. That's awesome. That's because we're so close to the sweet spot there. So then, yeah. Just make sure I'm not butchering the demand for angina because of my... Okay, good. And this one, well, we are curing sufferers. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that, because we may devour our market eventually. But a little bit too late to worry about that, and we have means of combating that later on, so don't you worry. That's one of the other new things they got in there. All right, so we've got a bunch of upgrade points. Also, we want to keep going here, so let's go for some globalization here, because I want me some advertising, another brand new thing that we do with our sales reps that causes things to go a little crazy. And I do mean that in a good way. Let's see, we've got 4 upgrade points. We don't need to upgrade the drug packer again, but we could upgrade that. Or let's upgrade the multi-mixer again, because we use this thing so dang much that making it cheaper, probably a good idea. Right then, so let's go over here. Let's get rid of this dead drug here. We don't care about that anymore. And we got 1 executive left. Let's put it on here. Now, we could go for the sales reps and go for flat 10% sales, but check this out. If we do portfolio presentations, yeah, that gives us a 10% total because there's 2 different cures, but it for all cures in this family. We already have another cure in the hypertension family, which is why we actually start out with a 5% bonus already despite having no sales reps. So we put this here, we get a +10 here, and we add 5 to our inside job because it's boosting that. So they feed on each other. Quite nicely, I might add. Wait, why is my production going down? Oh, there he goes. I have to say. Yeah, our stock's starting to go up a little bit here. But that's why I'm glad I added that sales rep there to get things flowing. What do you got for me? Stroke soother. Yeah, I saw that stroke risk one. I am interested in that. That is relevant to my interests. Now, given the amount of volume we're going to be hoping to push out on this thing, we're going to want to be careful about our premiums. That being said, let's go up with a little bit more with our original one, since we just bumped up the sales rating a little bit. See if the market will absorb all of that. Yeah, the daily production is going to fluctuate just a little bit here because of our boxes, but ultimately we know it's at a 5. Yeah, it's going to be 5.2 and then up down there, and the stock will sort it all out. And I think we're selling everything, so let's crank you up a little bit. Get those profits flowing. And actually, you know what? Let's hire a few more researchers since we can afford it now and go for desert expeditions. And let's see. Let's go for that creamer. 1 point of upgrade for the creamer shouldn't be a bad thing. All right, let us ponder our next big cure. As you can see, we've my goal here, by the way, is to continue expanding until I've taken up every ounce of room possible. That and also get the master level rank for beating this level. So those are my two main goals that I hope to achieve with this particular run through here. And actually, these two need to be on a drug packer, really. I mean, really, they need to be on a drug packer because that will give us. This will free up that slot. So let's adjust these guys and add drug packers to their midst. There we go. And then you and here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to turn you guys around. See if we can't squeeze in a drug packer. Oh, if it was only the other way around. Dang it. That would have been too good, wouldn't it? Well, you know what? We can still make use of this. This will be just slightly less elegant on this side of the house. Okay, so you pop out here, come around here, and you two meet up here, go through the drug packer, out the export slot. You meet up here, go out the export slot, boom, we're good. And then that frees up this slot right here to be a nice little self-contained line over here. So we don't waste this area. Or better yet, a double, two mixers plus a drug pack out export. See? Drug packers are your friends. Okay, speaking of, I think we have another cure to do here. So let's plan out how we're going to do this the most efficiently. So if I remember correctly, actually it's the cures button I wanted. I know one is, well, what's the ones that we haven't done yet? Diabetes and female contraception. So we're going to mix a level 1 with a level 2. That's fine. But what do we need to do to these respective medicines before they play nice? 13 to 15, ionize it. 10 to 12 ionize. Wait, no, we don't want to ionize. We don't want to upgrade it. We just want to get it down there. Oh, but this one's already at a low mixture, so we could use some. Yeah, we can use some concentration shenanigans to make this work in our favor. Yeah, I think we can do that. All right, perfect. So we'll start off with removes warts here. And we need to get it up to a 13 to a 15. We just get it up to a 13. Let's see, remove warts. So it starts at a 9, 10, 11, 12. What did it say you wanted? 13. So, so that plus an evaporator. What would be a better? All right, that works. And then we ionize it. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? I want this one to be my ultimate export location. So no, stop that. Put you there. And you up there, that's fine. That's better. All right, so that way we keep things nice and tight. And that, all right, so this upgrades it to female, prevents pregnancy. And that, yeah, the pregnancy's up here. The diabetes is down here. Ooh, we could mix in easy to swallow if we get ourselves the booster mixer, and that could actually obliterate. Ooh, that dry's mouth is going to be nasty. That dry's mouth is not going to be our friend. That's exactly not where I want it to be. I mean, we could mix it all the way down to concentration 1 to dodge it. Yeah, but if we have that, then the booster effect isn't going to really take effect here. Pondering. There's no real good way to annihilate this, because yeah, nothing annihilates each other. We're gonna dodge inflamed skin, so yeah, even then, easy to swallow wouldn't. All right, so you know what? We're gonna hope that we're gonna aim high here, since we know dry's mouth's hot spots down here, and then we'll cream it because we already have the creamer going. That works. All right, so at this point we will be mixing in, our diabetes medication here. And since this is going to be at a 7, that'll drag it all the way down to a 7 concentration. Beautiful. You go here, you go down here. And then, you know what? Actually, let's go get our analyzer and find out what the sweet spots are for our drugs here. I'll take the hit, the financial hit. And you need to be words. There you are. And also make sure that the multi-mixer is calibrated properly. Yeah, we want you to be the base, because that will get the 10 down to a 7. And yeah, female contraceptive, diabetes, beautiful. There it goes. Okay, we're oh, I'm starting to lose money. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why am I losing money? Am I building up stock? No, I'm not. Oh, it's because that disruption in my supply of inside job. Derp. This is set up correctly, yes? Yeah, it is. It's just a temporary hiccup. Yeah, so we'll get back to full profitability momentarily. Scared me for a moment there. Not to mention we are literally burning money feeding this thing to analyze it. Yeah, we already know the two side effects here. We just want to get the diabetes and the contraceptive. Alright, we got the ooh, good. Diabetes is there. That is excellent. What's the contraceptive? Please be closer to the right-hand side. Come on, baby. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. But still, let's us justify cheaping out on the processing. What I'll probably do is just yeah, we can't get rid of either of those. Yeah, I'll get, I'll just ionize it. Yeah, I'll ionize it. That way we're not so far away from the sweet spot of female contraceptive. And then we will cream it. And then pack it. And export it there. And now we have to do, now here's, see, we wouldn't be able to do all this if we had to do 2 multi-mixers each. So this perk is what's allowing us to be this tight with a multi-mix build. So let's see if we can't make this work for us. So the one that needs processing is the yellow one, and we need an agglomerator plus an evaporator. Let's start with the evaporator since the order of operations is not important in this case. Yeah, good enough. And then we ionize. Yeah, we want to keep it nice and tight on this side. So we multi-mix over here. That's better. A little bit more of a bump on that side, but it lets us make the multi-mixer a little bit more space efficient. And then all we need to do is ionize it once on this side, which we can do fairly space efficiently here. Then we cream it. Ooh, that works out beautifully. And then pack it. And then we just join that with the other packing line, and we've got ourselves 2 instances of this. Lovely. Oh yeah, it'd be helpful if I actually made the ingredients. Alright, you're the white stuff. The white stuff in the middle of an Oreo. There we go. And just making sure, yep, this is all hunky-dory. We'll want to boost up our creamer's effectiveness so that that side effect doesn't become too nasty. And we do want the diabetes as the primary one. Excellent. All right, folks. Looks like we have ourselves another good one here. And Halterprank Diabeto Buddy. No. How about nice personality? There we go. Yeah, we'll wait for our next upgrade points, and then we'll upgrade our creamer to level 2 here, since we are making more aggressive use of it. Also, one of the new buildings with the or the new machines here is the stock gate. This allows you to sort of set up sort of a tiered production level for maintaining stock flows. I never really figured out how to use this thing effectively, so I'm not going to include it in my series here. I'll let Tim explain it a little bit better, but in terms of strategically using it, not so sure about this one. I mean, granted, this might be the case of drug packer syndrome where, you know, I didn't quite understand how the drug packer worked at first, so I kind of avoided it. So maybe in due time I'll come around to the stock gate, but I don't want to give you misinformation about this thing. All right, what just finished? Something just finished. Desert Expeditions just finished. So let's go over here, hire another explorer, and start combing the desert. Oh, a booster effect with a 4. That we have a cancer med that might be useful on that. So let's go searching that. And this one, yeah, 60% discount, and it still costs us 92 bucks a pop. Imagine what this thing would cost if we didn't have that local sourcer perk. Yeah, it's craziness. Craziness how high these prices can climb. Which is why that local source perk is so freaking powerful. Just in general. All right, what were we doing? Oh yes, our new lines here. All right, let's, are we researching globalization? We are, we're almost done with it too. Good, that means that we get more executives to have more fun things to be doing things with. Because I really, really like what we can do with the sales, especially when you combine it with multi-mixed drugs. All right, advertising, straightforward. Advertising, probably one of the most powerful things you can do. And you know what the hey, let's go for trials too. All right, let's go to our company tab. We now have more executives to play with. Let's play with them. Oh, by the way, if you put a second point into the original sales reps, you open up gifts. This gives you a 20% boost, but it's considered risky. There are a number of different actions you can take in the game that are considered risky, which means that you get nice benefits from it, but if you get caught, you get permanent penalties to your drug ratings, and that can be painful. So I try to avoid them. There may be other strategies where you're changing around your drugs constantly, so getting bad rap on one of them doesn't really matter to you, and therefore the benefits of using the risky stuff is better for you. That might work out, but here, these drug lines, we're keeping around for a while because we put a lot into making them and we make a lot of them. So we are going to avoid the risky stuff. That being said, there's still plenty of powerful and non-risky stuff available to us. So, like, nice personality here. Sales rating's already at 10% because we already have, 5% coming in from the Treats Warts portfolios and 5% here. So these portfolio presentations just get more and more powerful. So we put, excuse me, one guy here, and we bumped it up here, but now we've just made all of these other sales bonuses even more powerful. And since we're selling almost everything, well, we just bumped everything up, so I'm not going to adjust my prices just yet. We are making a lot. Cure rating D. All right, so inside job just got a worse cure rating, but we are selling the heck out of it, so yeah, it's not so good at preventing angina attacks. Oh well. Yeah, they gobbled up the stock quickly. Yeah, now we're sales rating A. Let's crank that beast up. Get some profits rolling. Look at that money. Look at that money. And we are cranking away with nice personality here. Now, I think we can fit in terms of diabetes. Yeah, you know what? Let's do another double line because there's room in the female contraceptive market, and we can get half strength on the Treats diabetes. It should still let us sell it. We'll see. But I am going to have to do that elsewhere, like here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then one more will let us put into 1, and yeah. But you know what, since you've seen me set that up, I will do that off screen on our next episode. Or in between this episode and then our next episode. No, what I want is, actually, you know what? Let's put a cut in here. I'm going to end it a little early. So in our next episode, we will have all this advertising and trials research completed. We will have our new line built and set up and churning away, and then we'll be ready to continue steamrolling in here. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!